For how bad it rolled, it stayed in pretty good contact.
Yeah, it's not horrible.
He said he thinks he did about 10 somersaults.
We got them pulled out, and on our way out, coming down the check.
Stuff, you just need clearance, right?
I don't even need that much clearance.
So we can get up on top of this ridge, and then at the end of that, it's where it kind of goes back down the canyon a little bit, that it gets narrow. So we could go up there. There's tons of room to turn out that if you want to take everybody up there.
We'll probably just take two.
And then from there, we could even take in the Razor or one of your little rigs, go look at it. It's not very far from there. You know, it's walkable. It's 300 yards.
We're
Well,
just starting,
let's head up there. Yeah.
Give him the one that Alex sent us?
Yeah. There's a steep hill to get on this ridge that's loose and rocky that I was, you know, I mean, my Razor went up fine, but it's kind of slippery. It's on the far side. You'll see it before you go up it. And then once you're up that, it's pretty mild except for right where the thing is to get turned around. I don't, you know, if you want to back up to it, I was able to back up the hill and turn around, but something this big would probably be hard. I'll go up there and then stop where I think you want to probably park this one. As long as you're comfortable getting up here, that's going to be the hardest one, is getting up this hill.
Yeah, we'll go cheap.
Okay.
Watch your head.
Come on in, baby. You need a
Keep the diffs locked. Slide.
Hey, stop. Is everything okay?
We're a little off the side a little bit. I'm just going real slow, trying to get the front tire to grab and pull back up. Have to keep the tires from spinning.
Nope.
So they don't slide. Can't see how steep that is.
You want me to get out?
No, you're I just can't see.
I know. It looks like if you back up so the end is off the trail that way, you probably can pull back up. Because it's not super steep.
It doesn't feel too steep, it just
It's a little wonky, huh?
doesn't want to pull the front end back up.
Yeah, I would
Just
back
soft.
into the tree and then try to get back
It's
on the
soft
trail.
over there.
Yeah, I think you were right on a sagebrush bush too.
I can get this front tire to grab. It should be good. I just gotta get this front tire to grab. Should be good.
There it goes.
It's one, two.
Yeah!
Well, it doesn't go anywhere, so expecting this road to go somewhere.
Yeah, we're through. We're coming up.
Okay, I'm gonna turn around.
Hard part's gonna be him getting turned around.
Yeah, I was gonna say you actually might wanna.
Looks like he lost a jug.
So I'm gonna grab
Out of
it.
the back, yeah.
I was gonna say this might be the
Throw
best
that in
area.
this.
Screw the GoPro, gotta go to. You okay?
No. I'd like to get up further to it, but it is steeper. I want to be closer. Right. Even if we were closer, we'd have to get it straighter before we could sling it anyway. Yeah.
I was thinking right above that light.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking right here. I'm just making sure it's attached well,
Yeah.
and it looks like it is. It's not just for
Kind of
looks.
looked like part of the frame.
For how bad it rolled, it stayed in pretty good contact.
Yeah, it's not horrible.
He said he thinks he did about 10 somersaults.
Oh man.
So it was, like I said, up on the side. We pushed it over. And we tied it to that rock. And that rock's the only thing that stopped it. I don't like this hill. I've been up here all freaking day. You guys are the real MVPs now.
We do this sort of thing a lot.
I appreciate it. And I was telling him if I would have known that there's like a service like this, I would have helped you guys anytime he's coming.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this is what we do.
And then you can just stand in one place and film with your phone. I'll come to you. The other GoPro is dead.
And you guys came up and
I'm assuming Hares is the other company you guys talked to.
he said something about Moab Offroad or
We're going to bring the nose around,
I didn't talk
ease
to
it
him.
down, and sling it.
It was the other guy
Okay. We'll just get it down on the
that had
sling.
that
It'll
razor
be a lot
that called.
easier.
I might ask him.
I'll write in this.
Because we were sitting on
Oh.
the mountain and I'm just like, we're
Well,
not getting
I
this.
don't want to turn that around.
And so what happened was we turned it back on
I
its
can turn
side.
that around.
It was like
Almost
steady.
rolled a couple
And
times.
then my dad went
Get tires in the air.
Yeah, that's a little bit lower center of gravity. Yeah.
Oh, there's more.
Nope, it's not worth any. My brother's already really f***ed up. It's not worth anybody else's life.
Yeah.
Because if that thing keeps rolling,
No, I could squish somebody.
right,
Push them right down.
yeah.
Hey, that's not for mine.
No!
Our man, but not that.
Yeah, you can leave this.
Well,
This is yours.
We'll
clean it
take
up.
it. We'll just put it in the truck.
Okay. And then, yeah, those are somebody else's.
Yeah, we
We'll
don't
just clean
leave
it up.
garbage.
I know, litter.
Yeah. You got it?
You want to grab that? Want to wash the bottle?
Stuff's off your Jeep.
It's all right. We'll take it with us and throw it away. We won't leave it.
Okay.
That's good freaking citizens. This is why this world is a better place.
We actually, as a
There
company,
are some people that love it.
as a company, we host a trail ride and a cleanup every month.
Do you?
We pick a new trail every month and we go out and with all of our followers and our viewers,
I would love to do that.
and they come out and help us pick up trash and clean up trails, and it's great to keep things open and keep things available to people.
Yeah, I would love to do that.
So,
BLM can go behind your back, pulls off another 100,000 acres. Did you hear about that?
oh,
Down Hanksville?
I guarantee I could tell you about 15 of them you don't even know about. My whole life is around off-roading, and the trails getting shut down and stuff keeps that deep in mind. I worked for the Forest Service for 6 years,
Yeah,
and I know how they are. I know how BLM is.
yeah.
Any tiny excuse they can use to shut something down, they'll shut it down. They hate the public. The public is a curse word to them.
Well,
It'll be okay. It'll ride. Okay, let's have everybody stand back. I want everybody uphill, side by side.
Uphill. I'll get in it.
No,
Dad.
Dad,
I'll get in.
we don't even need anybody in it.
Well, I need to turn the steering wheel and make sure the rear
Yeah, we can
is
set it
locked
up.
up. But
I don't like anybody in it. Where's our hood?
It's in the truck.
Okay. Did you bring me keys, Andy?
It's turned pretty far. I guess if you want to jump in it, you can use the brakes a little bit.
probably in four-wheel drive right now.
The front will roll if I pull it. Both those tires are flat.
Yeah.
So once we get it down to the
Well,
flat
I'm trying
area,
to-
I think we might take this one off and put on that side. And then we can go home for them. So this right here, key on? Okay. That should be two. Who knows if it works, but. Okay, I'm gonna start pulling it a little bit. See, I want it to back up about 7 feet.
Yeah.
So we ran over those, we rolled over those trees.
Okay,
The top.
if you start sliding, you can't stop. Aim for the truck. And obviously, I'm saying that for the camera, not you.
Really, you might want to hook the rear
Yeah, I think so.
and just hold it over that way.
Yeah,
The problem is getting something up and around.
It's
No,
coming.
hold it
No,
by hand.
this pops, this side's popping.
I can't do both.
You need to,
No, I can get out.
I'd rather have you in there.
put
So
a tie on
you're
it.
about a foot away from being where we want it to be.
And
Yeah, it just
Dad,
feels
So-
do not get on
the
that.
top is leaning more than I want it to.
Dad,
I'm
Dad, put
talking
your phone
to
down.
Daddy.
If you're gonna do that, don't have your hands
Hey,
full.
Dad, get over here. Sorry. Sorry. Yes, I can toss you. Melissa can.
That's probably all it needs though. I just want a little bit of pressure straight that way.
Don't stand on it. Just grab
Yeah,
it with your
don't
hand.
stand
Don't
on it.
stand on it.
Got it.
And don't hold it.
If it
either.
starts moving,
Get off.
just jump out of the way.
Andy, you can't stand on that side.
Put this rope on there. Yeah. Just holding it that way so the rear doesn't slide over is really all it needs.
I put a big rock on this side to help it pivot.
Okay, that's it. Good. We're so good. This way and something there.
If I could back up to it, I'd feel better. We're almost there.
Feels like it's
We're
coming around well.
There we go. Now we're down off the crest. Okay, hold on.
Let it go.
Let me pull you a little bit. Okay. Swing down and I'll just have you drive onto the swing.
Okay. Yeah, we'll get it down there and then we'll either put that one on or we can put the left
Yeah,
front
we were just gonna put the left front on the back.
because it'll be in the air.
We'll get it down to where it's safe before we worry about that though. Okay. Let's see what you can do. Probably want to keep the front on the ground, huh?
Well, yeah, while you pull forward a little. You want me to move?
See?
I'm going.
Do you want to, hey, feel comfortable backing up the Land Cruiser a little bit?
Let me just let this ease up against there to where it stops. And I'll go move.
Well, you can stay in and I can move it.
It's not going to go anywhere.
How do your legs feel?
Woo! Burning.
You ready?
Yep. Okay, hold it. Hold it. We're really close there. Yeah, I think that's probably good there.
I got nothing holding me up. Not against a rock or anything.
We should have let more loose out of that. As soon as you start going, it lifted both tires off the ground. I couldn't steer, it was swinging me all over.
Well, but that, I was hoping it would swing it to the middle. That's what we needed.
This was over
So-
far enough, but as soon as you turned, the sling swung over. It was close, but then this
Okay.
was sliding and it
Come on over.
went a little bit further.
Keep it turned all the way.
That's
let,
it.
let it in.
There is no
Let it in. Go ahead. Right there.
Okay. Woo! We need a
Stay
drink.
hook it up.
Let's go.
Don't have to go very high.
No. Thinking that's it right there.
Okay.
I'll stay in or jump out.
I'll use the brakes till we get down that steep part behind Banner,
Okay.
and then I'll probably jump out and drive Banner.
Sounds good.
You're taking a boulder down with you.
We'll drop it off somewhere along the way.
Okay.
Line loose, rough road.
razor thing.
You're probably good. I don't even want the brakes on going the rest of the way.
I've been just a little bit, so they're not sliding.
They were
but it
sliding.
helps. I could feel them as soon as they slide.
But
I
it's
got
not
off.
as steep anymore, so I'm not worried about that.
That one
Looks like we're right there.
Really flat.
There is that.
I wasn't struggling to break it off.
This did get some bumps.
Those big bumps up there, yeah, they're huge. The ripped up tire.
Those ones not fun. And the tire is real.
No, they're not.
The tire is really hard to read because it sometimes will pitch it on its own. Well, the tire is ripped off.
Keep right on your tail and out of my way. Get on camera?
Almost.
Yes!
You can come my way.
I'm still in the tire grip, Dad.
Give me a little sliding room. Seems like we're at a 30-degree angle there. Should we wait for T?
Where's T?
T, hop in.
Part was with it being in four-wheel drive, all the tires were holding it from sliding.
Yeah.
You lift one tire up, now only 3 are holding it, and it could start sliding. And
I mean, I already did when we flipped one speed. So
Yeah.
a little bit. So like that. You guys have YouTube?
yep, Bent Off-Road Recovery.
All right. We'll be on there. All right, we'll check it out.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Park, it went right in. So
Is it going?
yeah.
We did not.
Yeah? Not as bad as you thought it might be, huh? I did put a little bit of pressure on this, but it was messed up.
No, it wasn't. The camera was not out in this place, and I didn't have a straight spectrum. All of this. All of this is done by you.
When we very first pulled up to it, before I ever put this thing on,
I've got it documented, okay? Go get my phone call.
Well, next time wreck it on a more
Okay,
level spot.
apologize. You want me to go put it back for you?
Hey, thanks guys. Come on, trust me, you told me it's gonna punch me in the face. I appreciate it.
No problem. Caleb. Yeah.
I appreciate it.
We did move this. I know that. So I put that back. So. Fill things out, there's always things. So we try to look to make sure beforehand.
Sometimes it's not too easy. There's a lot more. Yeah, there's a lot more.
There we go. Camera's back in.
Thanks guys. Safe travels.
All right. Yeah, you bet. Thank you. Let us know if you need anything. Okay, let's give a little context here. What I just said was kind of rude. The customer called and warned us about her father being in a very, very bad mood. He'd had a really hard day, and he was really upset about her calling us in the first place. He really wanted to try and do it on his own, and he was very upset that that her and her husband called us and asked for our help. He's an old rancher. I guess he had a ranch in New Mexico or something. He's a cowboy his whole life. He's always done his own thing. He's always figured out his own problems. He's always just done it himself. Everything in his life, he's done it himself. He's never asked for help. So asking for help was incredibly difficult for him. When we got there, he was actually really nice. He was polite. He was helpful. He was incredibly rude when we got back. The way that was sitting on an angle, there was just no way to not damage the front of it while we were trying to pull it back down. And I warned them, and I spoke with them about that. The sling, most of the time, especially with side-by-sides, I can do it with no damage. But sometimes when they're at a steep angle like that, the bar across the top hits the body, and it doesn't do much damage. And I straightened it out, and I put their little camera back in. It wasn't a big deal, just a couple little scratches. The thing was totaled anyways. Nobody cared. I warned them about it, and they said, that's fine, don't worry about it. The thing is going to be totaled out anyway. But he was kind of upset about it. I was a little defensive, that was a really hard hill. I mean, obviously I don't think the cameras do it justice, but my truck, when I was turning around, it was at such an angle that it actually started to lift a tire and almost started to roll. I don't know if you saw that in the footage. It was really important that we were able to get this off safely, and we did it very quickly. They had already been up there for over 8 hours that day working on it and weren't able to get anywhere with it. It was safer all the way around to just have us come up with the right equipment and get it done. When he was really rude and he was snipping at my dad and he was being kind of rude to me, I said something that I probably shouldn't have, and I should have had more tact. But I did call and I apologized. I did even offer to fix the damage on the side-by-side, even though that's something that we don't typically do, because in a situation like that, it's kind of unavoidable. I did feel bad for kind of kind of making a snarky comment for him. So everybody in the family said, don't worry about it, absolutely not. You guys did great. We're so happy that you helped us. He was just having a bad day and he was upset. So a little bit of context. I don't know if you heard the young man right next to me after I said that, and he got pissed and walked off. I guess it was one of his grandkids. He says, oh, don't worry about him. He's having a bad day. He threatened to punch me in the face earlier. But maybe I shouldn't have made that comment. But that's why I made it. I was a little annoyed that we just went up there and did all that for them for basically nothing and saved them hours and hours and hours of headache, thousands of dollars in more damage. And he was upset that I put a little scratch on it that I warned him about earlier. So, take it for what it is. Thanks for watching.